Mr. Beaudoin, thank you for your patience, because I know you've been here since the beginning. Yeah. And go right ahead.
Much appreciated.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, my name is John Beaudoin. I live in Medfield. I have this book I wrote a couple of years ago. It's got an ISBN number. It'll be in the Library of Congress. It's a record of Massachusetts Department of Public Health. Before I get into this, a note about Trevor behind me. The number of PE, pulmonary embolism, excess deaths in the United States since the vaccine is 33,000. It's that one right there. 33,000. It's 700 in Massachusetts alone. It's known to be caused by the vaccine. What they don't talk about is that big one right there. You talk about pandemics, you want to be prepared. Right now, going on in Massachusetts, over 5,000 excess acute renal failure deaths in Massachusetts. Nobody talks about it. They don't know about it because they don't study it.
What did you say?
I have.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
I couldn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry. There are 5,000 excess sudden kidney failure deaths in Massachusetts in the last 4 years since the vaccine, which is attributed both to hospital protocols and the vaccine. But, I don't have a lot of time.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I'll extend it for a few seconds.
Thank you. Okay, here's going to be the hard part for you to hear. You want to be prepared. Was the pandemic built upon fraud? All the statistics that are talked about. So I'm just going to go right into it. Medical examiners for Massachusetts: Julie Hull, Stephen Schwartz, Janice Gravetti, Kimberly Springer, Michelle Matthews, Robert Welton, and others committed felony fraud on death records. Blunt force trauma deaths, fentanyl overdose deaths, COVID vaccine deaths were labeled as COVID deaths, where COVID had no involvement in the death. They also purposely omitted COVID vaccine as a cause of death from records when they knew the vaccine absolutely caused the deaths. Children and adults, many. So I'm publicly accusing them of fraud. Will they sue me for defamation? You know what the best defense for defamation is? The truth. They can come and get me. This is a public hearing. Solomon Kizito was 62 years old. Diane Dubois, 60. Brianna McCarthy, 30. Eden McDonald, 17. All died involving thrombocytopenia or stroke in the first half of 2021. Thrombocytopenia and stroke are known to occur from COVID vaccines. It's an indisputable fact, plenty of papers out there. However, only Solomon's record was coded with Y59.0, which means viral vaccines. So nobody can track the deaths because it was only his. Except 3 years later, Brianna's record, they added it. 3 years later, after they told everybody she died from COVID, when she reacted to the vaccine in hours, she died from a stroke. And because these deaths were purposely not investigated for vaccine harm and brought to the attention of the public, Cassidy Baraka was 7 years old, got her vaccine, reacted in 5 minutes.
Go ahead, I'll extend it for a few
Thank
seconds.
you. Vomited for 8 to 10 hours. Then she got a second vaccine, terrible abdominal pain, and she died at 7 years old from her second COVID shot. And the only thing on her death record in Part 1 says she died from COVID. Everybody can look this up. You can try me for felony, whatever. This is all the truth. Ian Shoemaker was 11 years old. Amaya McDonough Rocha was 12 years old. Cerebellar tonsillar and bilateral uncal herniation stroke in a 12-year-old girl. I hope doctors would understand what a cerebellar tonsillar and bilateral uncal herniation is in a 12-year-old. She got 4 vaccines on August 3rd, 2022. Meningococcal, Tdap, her third COVID shot, and HPV. She reacted and died from a stroke in that month. So these are all facts in the record in Massachusetts. So you have a legal duty to act to investigate the department. Every one of you has that legal duty. You took this job. And if you don't investigate it to find out that what I'm saying is true, and they committed felony fraud as a matter of custom and practice in Massachusetts, overinflating COVID deaths and hiding vaccine deaths. Okay, thank you. I see you're ready for me to finish.
I'm just trying to respect other people who are waiting.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate that, though. If you want to submit written testimony as well, you can.
Will do.
As well. Thank you, sir. Anyone have any questions or comments? Yes, Representative Badger.
Hi, thank you for your testimony. I'm no medical expert. I don't have any background. So my question is, how do you make that the how do you say that something is from the vaccine? Like, what is the science behind that, where you make that determination that it's COVID and not a pre-existing condition or anything else like that?
Because on many of these records, like Diane Dubois, it said she died from acute intracranial hemorrhage in the setting of thrombocytopenia in a person recently vaccinated. It was sworn
What does that mean? I'm sorry.
I'm not done. It was sworn to by the medical examiner on the record. And yet the CDC, when it goes through their software, Transact and ACME, it's supposed to spit out the code Y59.0, which it probably did. The CDC's been deleting them and hiding the records from the people. And I alerted the medical examiner and the Attorney General and everybody in Massachusetts. They didn't fix the records. And I have numerous ones where they're expressly stated the vaccine killed these people. And I have a list of them. I'm available to any of you guys. And I'm sorry if I seem angry. I'm pretty angry.
Right.
You know, I am angry. But I'm available to talk to any of you. No one has done more research in the world than what I've done for Massachusetts. I have all the death records, non-redacted, in Massachusetts from 2015 through 2024. It's the biggest study you can even imagine. There is no the science, okay, there's no definite article you put in front of science. I can talk statistics, I can lecture for 8 hours. There's 150 videos of me giving interviews. I've got 150 articles, I've written 2 books. More people know me in Australia than know me in Massachusetts. If you want the truth, just come and talk to me. Sorry, you want to finish that question?
No, I just didn't know when you said died from whatever the number of strings of words that you used. I need that in like layman's terms. I don't know what all those words meant that person died from.
Like thrombocytopenia, low platelet count, so they're going to bleed. But the problem with that, with TTS, is thrombosis with thrombocytopenia syndrome. You're both bleeding and clotting. And, you know, I could argue or debate with any medical professional here where it begins, and we don't want to talk about hematopoietic stem cells and how they're differentiated into platelets, red cells, white cells, and why there's a problem from the mRNA injection because it's got a nuclear targeting sequence. All that science stuff goes over your heads. I get it. But the reality is these people died from the vaccine. They were certified on the records as having died from the vaccine, and it was hidden by removing the Y59.0 code, which means death from viral vaccines. So it's being hidden from the public. So with the fraud that I'm accusing, what good are all your statistics? You got to straighten out your house first.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Not seeing any. Thank you very much for your testimony. Next up is